So welcome back. This is the final part 4, where I provide a lot of analysis regarding a variety of different assets. So just a reminder of the legends, because they're both on there this week. So pivot points and Fibonacci, just make a sort of just a quick note of them. And in the right hand axis, the black numbers are support and resistance levels off of trend lines. The brown numbers are breakout levels. Claret numbers where I've just identified where I believe there's support or resistance, or it's based on double or triple tops or bottoms. Okay, so let's get stuck into it. So the Dow, the Dow daily, I've got resistance at 34,547 and also 33,852. Then I've got support at 32,604 with a breakout lower down at 31,348. And as you can see there, the Fibonacci levels are on too. And then when we look on the 30-minute, I've got resistance at 33,163. I've got support at 33,046, but that's a breakout level should it get through there, and support at 32,733. As I say, you can always take a screenshot, or you can just take a picture with your camera just to keep these fresh and close at hand. Okay, so at the moment, the S&P is strong, but it still hasn't got back to last year's sort of April, May and August level, which is around the 43.02 level. Then inside that, I've got resistance at 42.22. I've got support at 40.30 and 38.06. On the 30-minute chart, you can see we've got the pivots there, and it popped through both of those. I've got resistance at 42.23, so pretty much the same as the daily. 42.20 with support at 41.97, just below that 41.96 as a breakout level, and below that 41.47 as a support level. Moving on to Nasdaq, that was really strong, especially after that Nvidia performance. So I've got resistance at 14,361 with support at 13,618 and 12,928. On the 30-minute, I've got resistance 14,388. Support at 14,193, but it's also a breakout point if it gets through there, and 14,011. The sort of last week, the small caps got left behind. As you can see, that's sort of so far away from their April, May, August highs of last year, around about that 1951, and they did pop through that quite convincingly in August. I remember that. And then below resistance levels, I've got 1826 and 1816 with support at 1739. On the 30-minute, I've got resistance at 1786, 1783 and support at 1761 and 1750. Moving on to FX, this is the pound against the dollar. I got resistance at 127.42 and 125.53. The dollar was pretty strong last week in comparison, and support at 123.09, 121.46 and 120.31. And on the 30-minute, I've got resistance at 123.87, 123.67 and support at 123.31. The euro sort of pretty much followed the pound, a bit weaker on the week. But, you know, I must say that the pivots worked really well. And you'll see them on the 30 minutes soon. So let's look at the daily first. So resistance at 111.17, 110.77 and 107.86, with support at 107.13 and 105.25. So here's what I mean about the pivot points. You know, it sort of struggled to get through the R1 and it also sort of got rejected at S1. So yeah, so great opportunities for the euro against the dollar on Friday. And just looking at those chart levels, I've got resistance at 107.84 and 107.43 with support at 107.15. Moving on to Bitcoin. So resistance at 31,348, 29,197 and 27,560. The supports at 25,815. And as you can see, I've also added the Fibonacci levels in there just in case. Moving on to the 30-minute, I've got resistance at 27,011 and support at 26,415. And again, you know, this is another contract where the pivot points just work so well. I mean, look at them, beautiful. Here's my weekly analysis of Nasdaq versus Bitcoin. So not so correlated at the moment, I would say, especially after Nvidia boosted Nasdaq so much. Bitcoin did get a bit of a rally, but it was pretty small in comparison to what happened to Nasdaq. Moving on to gold, again the fib levels are on there, the Fibonacci's. So now I've got resistance at 2027. I've got resistance on F1, which is sort of the first fib level at 1988, and also resistance at F2 from the fib levels at 1957, with support at the golden ratio F3, which is 1926. Moving on to the 30-minute there, and we've got resistance at 1954 and 1950. Support 1938. Last but not least, oil. So WTI, again, you know, fairly quiet week for oil, I would say. I suppose it's just because everything else that's going on, and that despite sort of a stronger dollar as well. So on the daily, I've got resistance at 74.85 and 74.19 with support at 71.08. And then the 30-minute, I've got resistance at 74.24 and 72.78 with support at 72.22, 71.67 and 71.48. So that ends the analysis for this week. As usual, just finishing off with a reminder of what we do. So we have a daily newsletter which provides global news, and it also available are fresh daily chart levels and pivot points. Now, you know, you may want to get into trading but don't know how to. We can certainly help you with that. Or you may be trading and you want to either become more serious about it, or you feel that you've got a few gaps in sort of what you understand so far. We can certainly help you, and everything that we do is aimed to accelerate your trading experience and sort of just get you up there as quickly as possible, but safely as possible also. Now, our 1 week course, in 1 week you'll feel competent, you'll feel confident, and as I say, we've added a new course, which is again just a 1 week course, but at the end of it, it now includes a free attempt to qualify to gain a funded account. What can be better than that? And if you have an inner trader in 1 week, I can find it. For those that are really serious about turning trading into their next career, then we offer the comprehensive accredited masterclass, which is designed to provide you with all of the fundamental knowledge and trading tools required to navigate any market, in any market conditions, and also again any asset class. So trader mentoring, we can help you get to that next level, and we can do that time and again. Consulting, if you've got exposure to FX or commodities, we can help you to create a robust yet flexible hedging program. If you are maybe looking for some more educational content, we provide that to individuals, exchanges and brokers. And as we mentioned earlier, through our partner, there's the opportunity to gain a funded trading account. You know, they're from 25k all the way up to $1 million. And you can see the link that's posted on there in case you want to check it out. Now, if you would like to contact us, it's info@cymexfintech.com. And if you've got any questions that you'd like to aim to me, it's chris.tubby@cymex-int.com. If you are interested in the 1 week course that includes the free chance to qualify for a funded account, the next one of them starts on the 5th of June. There's only 2 places available, so reach out quickly if you would like one of those. And that just leaves me to wish you the very best of luck for next week. Also, just remember there's a couple of holidays Monday in the US and in the UK. And apart from that, have a great week. Just be careful through the data, you know, make sure you do all your homework and remember those stop losses. And yeah, be lucky. Hope to see you again next week. Bye for now.